Hello everybody and welcome to another chat from the engineering desk. Today we're going to be discussing sensor number 5, which is a combination of sensor and LED, which is a visual indication device. So set up here on the table I have got an Arduino Uno and two sensors, which is what's called the light cup project. So what you have here is a mercury tilt switch and an LED. So what happens is, if I turn this one up, I turn this one down, it creates the illusion of the light pouring out from the one that you pointed down. And when you reverse their roles, it creates the illusion of the empty cup being filled with light being poured from the one pointed down. And so their roles reverse like that. So you got four inputs. You got an LED and a tilt switch, and an LED and a tilt switch, a little mercury bead over here. You can see the mercury inside it there. I'll play with it. So let's bring in the next exhibit, which is the oscilloscope, so that you can see the PWM happening. That's it hooked up over here on the scope probe. So let's bring in the oscilloscope over here. So it's hooked up to the one over here, which is currently dark. So there you can see the PWM change, and you can see this one over here has gone to full brightness. Swapping them around, you can see this one going out and the one that's doing the pouring coming up. And so it works. Let's have a look at the code. The code is very straightforward. We've got LED pin, we've got a switch pin, we've got switch state A, LED pin, switch pin, switch state B, and then the brightness variable. It uses one variable to control both lights. So your pin modes, you set the LEDs to outputs and the inputs to inputs with pull up, because they switch down to 0 volts. So switch A, you read in switch A's status, high or low. If it's high, brightness is increased. If switch B is high, brightness is decreased. And over here, the roles, you write one and the brightness out as one value. So LED on pin A, you write brightness out as a 0 to 250. On pin B, you write brightness out as a 255 minus brightness. So when pin A is at 255, pin B is at 0 because it's 255 minus brightness, and the result of that is 0. And then there's a 20 millisecond delay, and then it repeats itself. So that's a bit of code that goes on there. It's simple and straightforward. And it's a fun little project. We got to use our new scope, which is very nice. Finally, I'm going to quickly discuss a drawing with you and then we're going to wrap up. Alright, here's a drawing with the Arduino Uno. Your positive and negative connected to your sensors, and you got your switches, mercury torch switches, and your LED is wired back to the Uno as per the sketch. And that's the long and the short of what's going on in the hookup electrically. Anyhow, it's a fun little one. It's an optical demonstration and there's a little bit of code and some sensing going on. So that was sensor number 5. I hope you enjoyed this, learned something from it, and subscribe, like if you enjoyed the video. Please remember to ring the notification bell if you do subscribe. And for the rest, ladies and gentlemen, have an awesome day further. See you here for some more videos. Cheers.